frog legs adobo or Adobong Palaka, Cuisse de Grenouille in France. No matter how you call it, it's exotic and maybe loading. Let's level it up and let's find out which drink goes well with it. Stay with me here on Channel 1 Kitchen and Garden.
The best.
Let's find out. You're watching Channel 1 and this is Pinoy Food Series. Let's join Romelo at his small kitchen. Warm greetings, my friends. Hello. It's about Christmas. Warm greetings. You're going here in Holland. We're cooking today a very specialized dish. If you are squeamish, you might have to go away. Magluluto tayo ng adobo, but not just adobo. We are very much accustomed to adobong chicken, adobong, what else? Adobong baboy or kangkong. But today we're cooking Adobong Palaka. Yes, frog legs adobo. This might be a shock to many people because, of course, the frogs look slimy. They're really slimy, and they don't belong to the standard food. And perhaps kung kumakain ka ng palaka, lalo na yung mga pasosyal, they might look down at you. Wala ka na bang ibang makain? They might tell you. But I want to level this up because most countries or most cultures with developed culinary traditions have this in their cuisine. I can remember when I was still young, that was 2001, on my first business trip to France, nag-order ako nito, and it was just fried. Cuisse de Grenouille. Is that correct, cameraman?
Grenouille.
Yeah, Grenouille. Cuisse de Grenouille. Ito yung aking order, and it was fried in butter, beurre, and it was just served with lemon, and I really enjoyed it. I tell you more stories later, but I have sweet memories of this dish. In my entire lifetime, I only had a chance to enjoy this twice, and tonight, this is the third time, and I'm sharing it with you, and to you, cameraman, as well. That's why you have to stay in Holland tonight. Cameraman, we might have to show them the ingredients now. Of course, for adobo, we always need soy sauce. I forgot the vinegar. Just show the rest and I'll get the vinegar. It's almost a disaster, cameraman. This is the only vinegar I have. Yeah, this is enough. I'm sure this is enough. Yeah, almost a disaster. Of course, pepper, onion, and garlic. I think since this is handled or since this is treated as chicken, I might have to add ginger. Yeah, we'll add ginger to that. And presenting ang bida tonight, frog legs. Yeah, frog legs. And they're really big. Look at this. They're really big. And they are individually wrapped. And guess what? These are caught in the wilderness of Indonesia. So I hope they have the same taste as those that we have in the Philippines. I'm being tempted not to shoot the cooking process because adobo is well known. Every household knows how to cook adobo, I think. But we might as well do it. Let's cook adobo. If you see my work counter here, my work surface, it becomes more tidy. I've learned how to work more orderly. I said I've learned how to be more organized. I forgot this. Yeah, all the spices here. I think we need a close-up here, cameraman. Let's start with once this boils, or once the oil is warm, we add the ginger and the ginger and the garlic. This is difficult angle. Yeah. And I'm very proud of my old casserole. It's really dated. It's getting discolored, but I'm proud of it and I love it. That's what I call character. Imperfection is character. I want to say that with the camera towards me. Imperfection is character. Yeah. Earlier I was talking about the only two times that I had this, that I tasted it. The first was when I was a kid. I think I was a toddler. My grandfather had a farm, and one night my uncles went out catching frogs. And the next day we had this adobo. It was my mother who cooked it. I can remember it was really delicious. That's the reason why adobo is the only preparation I know. Some would cook this in coconut milk, but I want to duplicate that experience when I was a kid. I understand the difficulty of catching this because I heard they would go out with a petromax or lantern in the night and look for two spots glaring towards you. Two spots. You look for the reflection of the frog's eyes, perhaps underwater, in the rice paddies. And you're not sure whether those pair of eyes are of the frog or of the snake. What if it was a snake? And I heard stories. So now, the frogs. We add the frogs now. This is getting dark here. Close up on the pan, cameraman. So we add the frogs now, look. Ta-da. They're really big. Frogs from Indonesia. Let's just stir it until they're seared. Once they're seared, we'll add the vinegar and soy sauce. That's it. How easy. My cameraman just told me that we forgot the rosé. The plan was to taste the adobo with different kinds of drinks. To be, that's the biggest story tonight. Will it go well with rosé, with beer, with white wine, or red wine? But our cameraman just told me he forgot the rosé. Let's see what happens.
Beer.
I think we can add the vinegar now. This is around 800 grams. So I'll be using half cup of vinegar. I'll be using this table vinegar because this tastes like our sukang Ilocos in the Philippines. I think this is one cup. This is 1/2 cup. My mother did not teach me this, but I learned this here through the ladies from the other regions of the Philippines. When adding vinegar to your adobo, never touch it until it boils briskly. Sabi nila, they have what they call the hilaw na suka. It will remain sour. But if you allow it to boil before touching it, the acidity escapes and the vinegar leaves a rather sweet flavor. Yes, that's what I meant with briskly boiling. And can you smell the vinegar? Can you smell the vinegar?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's add the soy sauce now. Approximately equal part as the soy sauce. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll add peppercorn. To complete the adobo experience, we might as well add laurel. Not my favorite flavor, but I can't remember whether my mother added laurel on that very first frog adobo that I had as a toddler. But since it's adobo, I think she used laurel. And since this is briskly boiling now, I can now stir it. And the lid on, lower the flame, And let's watch other YouTube channels. Let's check whether someone else has uploaded palaka. I'm just curious who among the cooking channels have done this. And we're leveling this up. We will elevate this into a lowly recipe into an haute cuisine. We'll be consuming this. We'll be eating this with wine, and we might as well start with the wine now. Imagine I have a decanter. Should I even decant this small bottle of wine? No. Let's drink it directly from the bottle. And look, the glass is even bigger than the wine. Yeah, it's from Chile, and it's from Chile. This is what I learned here in Europe. Swirl, smell, then prepare your mouth to eventually tasting the wine. So that was the first. Don't judge the wine from your first or based on your first gulp. It wasn't gulp. From your first sip. Now, it's really strong, and our cameraman gets his share. Oh, cameraman, bienvenue. Ce soir, nous avons Cuisse de Grenouille. Okay, tonight we'll be having kikkerbillen in Dutch. Grenouille, Cuisse de Grenouille in français. Adobong Palaka from the homeland. Before this gets burned, let's check it. For a first sip. This is adobo, really. It really cooks very easily. Look. Let me taste it. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. New uploads every Friday. It's salty. It's salty. My fault. 800 grams. Yeah. Why is it so salty? Maalat. We might have to reduce the amount of soy sauce. Yeah, that was really salty. 3 times as much. That was too much. I think this is cooked now. See you later on the plating. I don't know how you would react to this. You might call this OA, but as I've said earlier, we are leveling up this peasant food into an haute cuisine. Huwag seryosohin, this is a play. Laro to. Kaya nag-Amerikana lang kuya. I wore my, ano tawag nito, Amerikana, para feeling leveled up ang ating palakang adobo. To level up this Cuisse de Grenouille en français. C'est correct?
Grenouille.
Okay. D'accord. Now, sa i-plating na natin. Fuera mancha. Okay. Yeah. Look at how it contrasts with the color ng aking plato. Newest acquisition of Channel 1. It easily cooked talaga. Ang bilis maluto. Yeah. My cameraman and I are going to taste this. We will determine kung anong pinakamagandang drink or which drink goes well with this. We have been drinking red wine. Let's see if it goes with red wine. Okay. Subukan muna natin kung masarap talaga. Just a little piece. It's really tender, look. Just small piece. Really salty. Pwede. But I learned that our vinegar-based dishes, or sweet dishes from the Philippines, go well with rosé, the best. But since this contains vinegar, let's check kung it goes well. Ito na talagang sisintensyahan ko na ang nag-iisang San Miguel. This special night, because this is my third ever time to eat Adobong Palaka. Special. So, bubuksan ko na ito. And I'm sharing the half to our cameraman, who also almost worships the Philippines for having San Miguel.
You may say.
Bremo? Oh, okay.
Ja, goed kijken van dat beeld is dat.
Now, oh Lord, this really tastes good. Now, subukan natin where's my knife here? Let's try it now with beer. Yeah, the best. You know what? We're surprised because it's a bit tough. May makunat ba naman na frog, na palaka? But we have to enjoy this traditionally with rice. Pinoy pa. Hindi mabubuhay ang Pinoy without rice. So we'll eat this with rice. Rice. Let's try it with rice now. Yeah. At first I thought it was really salty. Now hindi na. I think it's the saltiness has been absorbed by the frog legs. Thank you for this adventure. Thank you for joining me tonight. A very special night because my third time to taste frog legs. If you enjoyed watching, please don't forget to subscribe and share. By the way, this is a gardening and cooking channel. This is not a tutorial because we don't have a formal cooking training, but we know, I've learned that from my mother. So I think that qualifies for a formal training. And we also explore, we try other proven recipes and we troubleshoot. Until next time, thank you. Your Kuya here. On behalf of my cameraman here, Yaya Lulo, welcome again to Holland. He's now free to travel. He passed the quarantine check. Thank you. And until next time, Diyos Sagbati. We have to enjoy this frog legs now with rice. Until next time, thank you for watching. Tama na ang pagiging social ko, no? Maging totoo, kumain ng rice.